Welcome. Graduates, you may have a seat. Faculty may have a seat. My name is Carla Ross, and I'm the director of the Associate Degree Nursing Program, and just immensely proud of these graduates, and I know that you all are immensely proud of them. I'm glad that we get to celebrate, even with this crazy weather. So thank you all for being here today. So this journey has been a journey. Nursing school is hard. You probably have heard that multiple times from your graduates, but I just want to thank you all for being here to celebrate with them, because this is a huge milestone in a nurse's career, and we're going to talk a little bit more about pinning and what the pinning ceremony means, but it's really just a way that we introduce them into the profession of nursing, and it is a ceremony that nurses have gone through for many, many generations. So, so very proud of them. And I'm going to go ahead and introduce Victoria Mathis, our first speaker for our invocation.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the graduating class of the fall 2024 semester, I'd like to extend a warm welcome and express our heartfelt gratitude to all of you for being here today to celebrate this momentous occasion with us. This pinning ceremony is a significant milestone in our journey, and we are so honored to share it with all of our families, friends, faculty, and mentors who have supported us every step of the way. As students, we have faced long hours of study, rigorous exams, and countless clinical hours, all which have shaped us in our own special ways. But beyond the textbooks and the skills learned, we have been reminded time and again that nursing is a career grounded in care, compassion, and empathy. It is a privilege to be entrusted with the health and well-being of others, and today, as we receive our pins, we embrace the responsibility that comes with it. While this ceremony marks the end of one chapter, it is also the beginning of a lifelong journey of learning, growth, and service. Thank you for being a part of this celebration and all of our achievements and the bright future ahead of each and every one of us. If you will now bow with me in prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this special day and for the opportunity to come together as a community to celebrate the achievements of our graduating class. We are grateful for your guidance throughout our nursing journey, for the strength to overcome challenges, and for the wisdom we have gained along the way. As we stand here today, we ask for your continued presence in our lives. Give us the compassion, patience, and skill to serve others with love and dedication. May you help us to remember to always carry the light of your love and healing wherever we go and with whomever we meet. It's in your holy and precious name that we pray. Amen. And now I will turn it back over to Dr. Ross.
Our next speaker will be Dean Michelle Trubenstein on behalf of our Health Science Department. I would also like to extend gratitude for our Vice Chancellor of Applied Sciences, Workforce, and Economic Development, Mr. Jay Anderson. Thank you so much for being here.
You're going to hear a bunch of the same thing from all of us probably today. So, ladies and gentlemen, faculty, and graduates, today marks a significant milestone in your journey. Completing your program is no small feat, and I extend my heartfelt congratulations to each one of you. You've spent countless hours studying, collaborating, and pushing your limits. You've acquired knowledge, honed your skills, and overcome challenges. But let me emphasize this: learning doesn't end here. It is not confined to textbooks or classrooms. It's a flame that should burn brighter with each passing day. As you move forward, consider this: you are now torchbearers. Pass on your knowledge generously. Mentor others. Share your insights and lift those around you. Imagine the impact you can create by empowering someone else's journey. Remember who that person was for you and be that person for your future students. Reflect on your own experiences, the late-night study sessions, the camaraderie, the breakthroughs. Now, envision a future where the next student faces fewer obstacles, where learning is even more engaging, and where success stories multiply. You have the power to make it better for them. Graduates, as you step into the world beyond these walls, carry with you the spirit of lifelong learning. Let it fuel your dreams, shape your character, and lead you to remarkable achievements. And when you encounter challenges, remember that every obstacle is an opportunity to learn anew. On behalf of the Blinn College Board of Trustees, Chancellor Hensley and Vice Chancellor Anderson, congratulations once again. May your journey be filled with wisdom, kindness, and boundless growth.
Next, we'll have Nissa come up to the stage as she introduces our faculty and recognizes our community partners that have worked with us and our students through their journey.
Hello, everyone. We are here today to celebrate all of the hard work and accomplishments of all of our graduates, but we did want to take a few moments to thank all of the people that have helped us to get here. They'll continue to serve as mentors as we start our career and are really a big part of why we're here today. First, to our community, we have had countless facilities in our community that have welcomed us and allowed us to learn and kind of apply the lessons that we've learned in the classroom. This includes local hospitals, mental health facilities, schools, businesses, vaccine clinics, birth centers, and many others. Our community members have also served as simulated patients. These are incredibly patient people that have allowed us to learn to work with actual people from our very first semester, which for us is a little nerve-wracking, and we very much appreciate them. We're very fortunate to have the opportunity of their time to really help build our confidence and build our bedside manner. To our preceptors, in this last semester, we have spent 96 hours with a preceptor in the hospital, working alongside them and kind of looking into a deeper dive into some nursing specialties. These amazing nurses are some of the most encouraging people. They have built us up. They've showed us that we have learned something in the past 2 years, which has been really great. And we cannot thank them enough for allowing us to follow them around and probably slow them down and be lost the whole time. So we really appreciate our preceptors as well. Many of you in the audience today have had vitals taken on you or been screened for stroke symptoms or waited patiently as we try to find your vastus lateralis for an intramuscular injection. Thank you to all of you as well. We do hope that you don't have any lasting scars. I don't think Blinn tuition pays for therapy, so I'm so sorry. But we do thank you, heartfelt thank you to all of you who have helped us at home as well. And last, but certainly not least, we have to thank our amazing faculty. They have guided us and challenged us and laughed with us and sometimes laughed at us, which is probably warranted. But more than anything else, they have celebrated us in every success that we've had the past 2 years. In our first semester, when we all questioned what we had gotten ourselves into, Ms. Lemons and Ms. Tang tried desperately to keep us from stabbing ourselves with needles and breaking sterile fields. I think out of everyone, they're probably the bravest people in the entire program. They took brand new babies who knew nothing and tried to teach us the basics, which they did very, very well. Alongside them, Ms. Losi explained over and over and over the difference between cholinergics and anticholinergics. Don't worry, we mostly get the difference now. We're still working on it though. And Ms. Forsberg and Ms. Sweet, of course, they were the first ones to laugh at us when we asked, what do you mean we have to evaluate a real person? It's very scary, but again, our simulated patients made that great for us. In semester 2, we were introduced to the vast world of chronic illness. And let me tell you, if anyone can make COPD, cirrhosis, and diabetes exciting, it's definitely Ms. Leverkin and Ms. Goldsby. You never knew if they were gonna show up in scrubs or a dinosaur costume. Yes, that did actually happen. Meanwhile, Ms. Cart spent the entire semester ensuring we didn't diagnose ourselves with every new mental health challenge that we learned about. So at this point, we're halfway through. We're starting to figure out this whole nursing school thing. We finally understand the importance of urinary output. And then Dr. Ross and Dr. LeMay tried to teach us about EKGs, and we were back to the beginning. But again, don't worry, you're in safe hands. We mostly understand it now. We also will never forget why the body changes so much during pregnancy, because Ms. Werlinger will never let us forget. It's your hormones, honey. We learned a lot from Ms. Lance as well, but most importantly, that you can find just about anything on the CDC website. In our fourth semester, we learned that there will always be more to learn, and that it's probably going to be about chest tubes. But the most common lesson from Ms. Manning, Ms. Fletcher, and Ms. Griffith is that becoming a nurse requires a lot of paperwork and a lot of tests. But more important than that, they taught us that we've learned so much along the way and that we've even retained some of it. And last but not least, we have been blessed with the most amazing lab and clinical instructors throughout nursing school. From our first vitals to learning how to operate a bed to ensuring we looked at our patients' backs during assessments, they were there for nervous med passes, teaching sessions where we hoped the patient learned something, and probably found us lost in the supply room more times than they could count. They truly saw us grow in clinicals and definitely taught us more about the practical sides of nursing. At this time, we'd like for all of our faculty to stand so that we can give you a well-earned round of applause. Thank you so much for everything you've taught us. You're truly great mentors to us, and we appreciate all of you. Thank you.
Next, I want to ask Pri to come up for our student speech.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Preeti Jacob, and I'm honored to stand before you today as the student speaker for the Fall 2024 graduating class. Thank you all for being here today to celebrate this incredible milestone with us. Today marks the culmination of years of hard work, perseverance, and growth, not just as nursing students, but as individuals stepping into a lifelong calling. First, to our friends and family, this day belongs to you as much as it does to us. You have been our constant source of strength, cheering us on through every high and low. You have endured our late-night rants about pharmacology, allowed us to practice taking your blood pressure for the 100th time, and reminded us of our worth on days we felt like giving up. Your love and support carried us through sleepless nights, endless exams, and moments of self-doubt. Thank you for standing by us and for believing in us and being the reason we were able to push forward. To our professors, we owe you a debt of gratitude for preparing us for this profession. You taught us far more than textbook material. You taught us the meaning of dedication, integrity, and compassion. You challenged us to think critically, to act boldly, and care deeply. Thank you for pushing us to being the best versions of ourselves and for reminding us that nursing is not just a job, it is a privilege and a responsibility. And before I move on, I'd like to take a moment to thank two individuals who couldn't be here today, but who were nonetheless pivotal to our success. Honestly, without them, I'm not sure that any one of us could have made it through nursing school. That's right, I'm talking about Nurse Mike and Nurse Sarah. Your YouTube videos gave us clarity when we felt overwhelmed, made us laugh when we wanted to cry, and reminded us we weren't alone in this journey. On behalf of all of us, thank you for being our unofficial faculty members. Now to my fellow graduates, congratulations, we did it. Together, we survived early morning clinicals, late night study sessions, and exams that at times seemed to be written in a foreign language. We have learned and grown and laughed alongside one another, forming a bond that will carry us forward. We have endured the challenges of nursing school, and today we celebrate our shared triumph. As we transition from students to nurses, I want to acknowledge the uncertainty that may come with the next chapter. There will be long shifts, tough situations, and moments when we doubt ourselves. But remember the strength and resilience that brought you here. We are more than prepared for the challenges ahead. In the words of Florence Nightingale, let us never consider ourselves finished nurses. We must be learning all of our lives. Nursing is a journey of lifelong growth. The lessons we've learned in school are just the beginning. Every patient we care for, every team we are working with, every situation we encounter will teach us something new. Let this be a reminder that growth is not only possible, it is necessary. Nursing is not just about what we know, it's about who we are and how we show up for others. Let us step into this next chapter with courage, compassion, and commitment to excellence. Congratulations to each of you. Let us go out into the world as the kind of nurses our patients can trust, our colleagues can depend on, and our families can be proud of. Congratulations and thank you.
So at this point, we have a few awards to give out. Every single one of these students deserves some award just for making it to this point. But we do have a few special awards that we want to give out. These awards are picked for several different reasons, and we're going to start with our Leadership Award.
So leadership comes in many packages, it comes in many ways, and I would tell you from a group that I've worked with for the last couple of years in a number of ways, especially coming in the frightening time in your first semester and trying not to scare you, even though we had scary stuff in the labs and things like that. But the idea is to remind you that you're stepping into a profession that's about service. You're never going to not have an opportunity to be a servant. You're going to serve at the bedside with your patients. You're going to serve in the community. And so one of the things that we like to do is to remind students how they can do that. And we connect them in a number of different ways throughout their 2 years in this community. And a number of you have done some amazing things, everything from helping with summer camp with very busy little 7th and 8th graders, going every which way they can, but harnessing some energy and helping them to sit down and do a blood pressure on one another and things like that. So you guys have been wonderful mentors. So this award could go out to any of you and all of you because many of you have just been a part of so much in our program, and we really appreciate that. And we appreciate your connection to our standardized patients, our simulated people who come and help you in many ways. And so today, though, we're going to recognize someone who has had a little bit of a journey, and you're going to see as she walks up to greet you all and to accept this award. And this is the Leadership Award is for Kelsey Drawn. As you saw, she had a little extra package. So, Kelsey, we want to take a picture. Protocol, we forget protocol.
Oh, dead center.
Yes.
So our next awards are for academic excellence. And as we probably can't say enough, nursing school is difficult. And to maintain A's and B's, we have students that come in with making all A's to nursing school. And then all of a sudden you get to where if I could just get a B, and then if I could just get a 75, right? Let me just get through this. And so, again, all students who make it through such a rigorous program deserve something. You'll get that when you get your first paycheck. But we do have some awards for those that have gone over and above. This is the most academic excellence awards I've ever given to any class, because we have 3 students who have maintained all A averages, which is amazing in nursing school. So part of getting the Academic Excellence Award for these students who've had the highest GPA, they also have the privilege of getting a Littman Cardiology 4 stethoscope, which, as you know, these are the top of the line stethoscopes. If you already have one, sell it to your friend, whatever you want to do. But we just want to let y'all know how proud we are of you. So we'll go ahead and get started. That our first Academic Excellence Award is for Miss Sarah Cassie. Our next Academic Excellence Award goes to Miss Grace Best. And our last Academic Excellence Award goes to Rose Jane Marcello. Our last award is a special award because we know that nursing is not just about the book knowledge, but you have to translate that into taking care of patients. And that's quite a journey, how to take that knowledge you've learned and then turn around and apply it when you got a person staring at you and they don't feel good and they don't want to be there. So it takes a special kind of compassion to be a nurse, where you have to really bridge that knowledge into patient care. And every single one of these students has done a fabulous job at that. I've worked with a lot of them teaching class, and I've seen them in simulation, so I know and I'm so confident in their care that they're going to be providing. But we do have one award for clinical excellence that's given to a student that's demonstrated at the highest level their caring, compassion, and competence during their nursing school and those clinical rotations. This honor is awarded by votes from their clinical faculty, so all the faculty will vote on this award. So this year's award winner is Pre Jacob. So I'll now call up to the stage Ms. Chandlin Smith, who is the advisor for our Alpha Delta Nu Honor Society. The Alpha Delta Nu Honor Society is an opportunity for students who have met certain qualifications that Ms. Smith will go over, and they have to do over and above nursing school in order to be in this honor society. So, Ms. Smith.
Okay, so I'm Chandlin Smith, and I've had the privilege to serve as the faculty advisor for the Alpha Delta Nu Honor Society. The mission of the Alpha Delta Nu Honor Society is to recognize academic excellence of students in their associate degree in nursing. To be considered for membership, students must maintain a 3.5 GPA, both overall in their nursing courses and demonstrate conduct on campus and clinical areas reflecting integrity and for professionalism. For full membership to this honor society, students must complete a capstone project. This semester, the students completed a project on stress resilience in nursing school. They actually presented last week to the faculty and their peers, their whole program. They worked so hard. They worked for, what did we start, October, November? 2 full months during their preceptorship. Some of them have jobs, some of them have kids, some of them have husbands who got to go to the hospital for a while. So they, through thick and thin, these guys did really good. They came up with a really good idea, and then they made a pamphlet that I think we're gonna try to pass forward to nursing students who are coming in to give them ideas and thoughts on how to reduce your stress while you're going through nursing school, because it is one of the most stressful things ever. Okay. All right, so Honor Society members, please come to the stage as I call your names. And we are going to present them with a pin and an honor cord and a certificate. So our president is Melissa Eisinger. Thank you. Okay, our vice president is Sierra Perez.
Thank you.
Our secretary, Victoria Mathis. And our members, Grace the Best. Sarah Cassie. Haley Kelly.
you.
Rose Jane Marcelo. And Alyssa Gressel. Is that right?
So again, just want to congratulate our Alpha Delta Nu December 2024 class. Huge honor for them. So at this time, I'm going to call our faculty member, Ms. Nina Leverkuhn, up. She will be introducing your graduates and give you a little instructions if you are part of the pinning. So come on up, Ms. Leverkuhn.
Okay, so if you are pinning a graduate, when you see them rise and make their way over to line up, can you carefully step out of your seat and meet them over on this side of the auditorium? And while they're moving, let me tell you a little bit about why we're here. So pinning is pretty unique to nursing, and it has a very, very long history. For 1,000 years or so, we have been putting special pins or sashes on people that provided care to others. And this started with the Hospital St. John the Baptist back during the Knights Templar ages. But if you step forward, here's a name you've probably heard, Florence Nightingale. So Queen Victoria awarded her a pin for her service during the Crimean War. And when Miss Nightingale came back, she developed nursing schools and she awarded her top students a pin. That caught on, and now every nursing school has their own individually styled pin that they award their graduates. So pinning is a big deal because everybody in this room, you understand what these students have been through and how hard they've worked. So this is just a special thing we do just for nursing. I can't see if they're ready. Okay, first we have Carlos Alvarado, and he is being pinned by El Alvarado. Anna Antoniuk is being pinned by Sherry Davis, Patrick Davis, and Danny Antoniuk. Grace Elizabeth Best is being pinned by Stephanie Best and Jason Best. Brandy Lee Cardenas is being pinned by Sandra Hernandez and Yosif Chapoy. Sarah Cassie is being pinned by Nathan Cassie, Jackson Cassie, and Deborah McClelland. Dariana G. Castillo is being pinned by Jorge Castillo, Maria G. Castillo, and Steffi Perez. Conley Adrian Cockburn is being pinned by Jeff and Tanya Cockburn. Kelsey Drawn is being pinned by Julian Toshe. Melissa Eisinger is being pinned by Seth Eisinger. Alyssa Danielle Gressel is being pinned by Joshua Gressel and Crystal Rose. Chrissy Hernandez is being pinned by Vanessa Fuentes and Hector Fuentes. Nisha Hill is being pinned by Serenity Hill and family. Preeti Jacob is being pinned by Thomas and Sally Jacob. Lindsay Brooke Jacobs is being pinned by Randall, Sherry, and Reagan Jacobs. Sydney James is being pinned by Melissa and Stephen James. Haley Marie Kelly is being pinned by Cindy Kelly and Justin Kelly. Tyler Kennett is being pinned by Kevin Kennett and Cheryl Kennett. Stacia Renee Kravanik is being pinned by Ryan and Jennifer Kravanik. Sammy Lima is being pinned by Seth Lima and Walker Lima. He's not having it. Molly Catherine Lukey is being pinned by Brad and Susanna Lukey. Rose Jane Toxie Marcello is being pinned by Elvie Lynn, Glow Rose T. Marcello, and Alan T. Marcello. Victoria Grace Mathis is being pinned by Dwayne Mathis and Amy Mathis. Nissa C. Meyerdirk is being pinned by Nancy Gardner. Kaylee Milligan is being pinned by Jonelle Smith and Stacy Ring. Kennedy Rain Wen is being pinned by Gina Pointer, Fong Wen, and Harper Wen. Our students have the cutest babies, just saying. Peyton Marie Pivito is being pinned by Bradley Dale Pivito and Melissa Pivito. Sierra Sean Perez is being pinned by Alvina Perez, Kelly Perez, and Dane Thornton. Joshua Pinkerton is being pinned by Jacqueline and Jarrett Pinkerton. Next is Lennox Sue Treherne, and I have the honor to pin her. Dallas Trejo is being pinned by Amos and Denise Trejo and Hadley. Hannah Walker is being pinned by Rodney and Abigail Walker. Sydney Renee Woodard is being pinned by Dan Bush and Jan Bush. Brianna Zapata is being pinned by Christian Olguin and Maria Tovar. Congratulations to our class of December 2024. At this time, our graduates will be coming up for the candle lighting part of our ceremony, where they will be inducted into the profession of nursing by reciting the nurse's pledge. If you are a nurse, feel free to recite along with us. While they're coming up and getting together, I wanted to take a moment to acknowledge that there are some very special people in the audience that are wearing purple ribbons. These purple ribbons were given to you by your graduate, and because we know that it's a testimony of experience that one person's accomplishment stems from sacrifices and contribution of others. And we know that could be of time, money, and encouragement, understanding you've given these graduates over the time that graduates been in school. And we know that this means that your sacrifice is not only present in the hearts and lives of these, but also in the halls of hospitals, of schools, of homes, and in the unfortunate circumstances of life thrust upon us. So, we want to acknowledge that your sacrifice today with a purple symbolic ribbon. If you have a ribbon, if you could please stand up so we could appreciate you. Thank you all so much. So graduates, we will be reciting the nurse's pledge. Please respond after me once we get our candles lit. All right, please recite after me. I solemnly pledge myself before God and in the presence of this assembly to pass my life in purity and to practice my profession faithfully. I will abstain from whatever is deleterious and mischievous, and will not take or knowingly administer any harmful drug. I will do all in my power to maintain and elevate the standard of my profession, and will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping, and all family affairs coming to my knowledge, in the practice of my calling. With loyalty will I endeavor to aid the provider in their work
and devote myself to the welfare of those committed to my care. Congratulations, graduates. You can blow out your candles. We're going to give them just a second if you want to take a picture, and I want to again just celebrate with you all. This is a huge milestone. You are now not just students, you're not graduates, but you are almost, after that NCLEX, nurses. And I'm proud of all of you. So big round of applause for our graduates of December 2024. Congratulations. This concludes our ceremony. If everyone would mind staying in their seats while our graduates proceed out.